Okay, day 30. It's officially then a whole month. How exciting. Day 30 of my trip, day 20 of Jeju, and day 13 of Seogwipo. This is the fit. I don't know if I've worn this one yet. I wear like the white shirt with these two things rather than this jacket, but today I'm feeling the jacket. I'm gonna go back to the doctor for a follow-up appointment, and I'm leaving a little early so that hopefully I can get like a sandwich or some food or whatever before, and maybe after we'll get food if we're hungry. I don't know. But I have so much school to do that I'm just gonna come straight back afterwards, I think, and work on that so that the 13th and 14th I can go to this like, there's some Jeju Korean culture history event thing, and I'm like, okay, I'm really excited for it, but all my stuff is due the 13th and 14th, so I need to get it done before then.
And here's the cafe that I went to for the sandwich. I saved just a bunch of random places that I thought looked good on Naver Maps, and this was one of them. Here's all the sandwiches that they had. I got the buldak mayo dalkasum sal sandwichi, so it's like some type of chicken breast sandwich. Wasn't mind-blowing, but it was pretty good. I liked the presentation and, how they split it in half. And as I was eating, I saw this like ladder outside across the street, and I was like, how do you get on that ladder? Where does it lead to? Obviously it leads to the rooftop, but it looks so hard to get to. And I just thought this looked so cool. I saw it while walking, and Jeju has so many cute little things like this just randomly. But here I am walking to my appointment. It wasn't that far of a walk, and the appointment was super short, but it was sprinkling just a tad. Anyways, here I am just waiting for the bus to go back to my Airbnb. But since I already got ready for the day and was out and about, I thought, might as well hit up a cafe while I'm out and about. Also, the cafe was super close to my Airbnb, so it was I'll just get off at the bus stop and go the opposite way and walk, a few minutes to the cafe, and then I'll walk back to my Airbnb afterwards. And goddamn, it just started pouring, but that's okay because I'm prepared with both an umbrella and a hoodie. Ain't nothing gonna keep me from my chocolate latte. The inside was so cute though. I was sitting on a legit couch and the table was pretty low, which was weird, but the vibe, oh my goodness, the vibe, and it felt so traditional. They had the old style wooden chest, and look at this. Oh my gosh, it came with a little mini, fake, but still a little candle. Oh my gosh, amazing. And I ordered only a drink, but it also came with a little snack. So I asked what it was. She said it was chapsalpai, which translates to sticky rice pie. It was okay, not my taste. I wouldn't buy it on its own. I had a hard time honestly finishing just that one piece, but I still liked it. Also, I kind of wanted to sit over there, on the wood with, the really low tables, but I decided against it. I don't remember. I think there was either people there, or I was just it looks like it would be hard to eat there and I'd be exposed, but I sat at the little couch, so I had a view of that spot, which I think was probably better. Again, I don't quite remember, so I'm not a hundy, but I'm pretty sure I tried to order that strawberry drink, but they didn't have it because it's a seasonal menu, and it's okay, if it's a seasonal thing, only put it out, for people to see during that season. That's happened a few times in a few different, restaurants, cafes. They're they have stuff on the menu, and then they're oh no, we only have that in this season, and it's okay, well then why is it on the menu during this season? I don't know. Anyways, it was so good that I ended up getting another iced chocolate latte to go. Kaja. I really love these stone walls because as sturdy as they are, all it would take is one kick. It looks like it would be so easy to just remove the stones. They're so fragile and easy to break or whatever, and it's everything is built on trust here. That's how I feel like the stone walls are very representative of that. They're just barely put together because they don't need to be, because you trust that they'll stay up. You trust that no one will come and push them down. Oh, I don't know. If I had some alcohol in me, maybe I could complete that thought. And this is future Delaney, not under the influence of alcohol, but with an addition to the thought. It's it takes so much effort to move the stones and to put them on the wall, to create the wall, and stone by stone, you make this wall. And it's not even a stone wall that's square stones to where you can't see through them. It's not it's a complete private wall, but it takes so much effort to do that and to put them up. And then I just feel it's such a metaphor. Okay, so the hair looks like a bit of a mess.
Maybe one day I'll figure out how to actually use this thing. But that was dead ass the best chocolate latte I've ever had. I had to get another one to go. It was so good. It sucks that it was raining. If I had known, I would have worn my other pair of shoes because I have like rain shoes and normal shoes. They're the exact same shoe, but one of them is like older. Anyways, I went to the doctor. I waited for longer than it took for her to see me. I just went in there, said a few words, and then came out, and I got a prescription. It's like, anyways, you don't need to know. And now I'm back. Okay, the hair still doesn't look great. However, and I put a ponytail in it also, so that's not doing me any favors, but I think it's a little better. I think it's decent, right? Are these... That's not hanging down the way they're supposed to, actually. I got my newspaper thing written up, got an assignment done. Oh, is it fixed now? I don't know. Anyways, I got an assignment done, and I made a comment on one of my favorite American and Korea content creators page, and apparently I rage baited a lot of people, and so I'm like replying to comments like, trust me, I'm on your side, blah, 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 oh my gosh. Anyways, I even made a video about it being like, okay, this is why I said what I said kind of thing. Like, I promise that, anyways, it's not anything crazy bad, but I do stand by what I said. Also, the creator of the video, he didn't straight up defend me, but he didn't like go against anything that I said. And for one of the comments to my comment, he did go against that comment in a comment. Anyways.
Locked out for the entire day. The rain over there, man. It's different.
Last year I was having a little bit of a minty bee situation, so I decided to backpack some.
After eating a bit and procrastinating a bit, I was about to go to bed, and I realized that I got a little bit of like food on this towel that I specifically put down on like the chair on the cushion, and thank goodness I did, because otherwise it would have gotten on the actual chair or cushion itself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so smart. Also, I did have a little bit of soju, and this was the damage. I literally barely had any, so not even barely worth mentioning. Still gotta mention it though. Gotta be real with you.